In this video, we're taking a look at brand new, sometimes older, and sometimes your favorite camping gear and decide on the spot if we think it's camp-worthy or crap. And my good friend Lloyd Vogel is here from Garage Grown Gear to show me all of this gear. I think they're camp-worthy, but the price is crap. This is cool.
Yeah.
This is super cool. Change your name. I don't like it.
This is one to stir up a little controversy for you.
Is it controversial? Okay, but I need to tell you something before we start. This is not a joke at all. You guys know that Onyx Backcountry is the biggest sponsor of this channel, and they told me that they are giving you, my audience, the biggest deal of the century right now. It's actually 60% off right now. So if you've been living under a rock and you don't know what Onyx is, it's essentially the best mapping app for the backcountry that there is. So for $12 for the year, you get full access to their best mapping features. If you upgrade to the Elite membership, which is also 60% off, you'll get Elite-only features including private land boundaries, landowner names, recent imagery where you can actually see where snow is on the ground before you're headed there, and exclusive outdoor gear discounts, like my backpacking class Couch to Confidence for 30% off. Just saying, yes, you can actually get that on Onyx's app as well. Okay, if you decide to buy it, do me a huge favor. This is very serious, okay? When you check out with them, please put my name, Dan Becker, in the checkout survey as how you found them. That's how they track me, by the way, so it's a big deal and it really helps. All you gotta do is click the top link in the description of this video to get everything I'm telling you about. Thanks again for Onyx sponsoring this video. Welcome back, Lloyd Vogel of Garage Grown Gear to do another Campworthy or Crap episode. Last time you were here, I think you brought more camp-worthy than crap.
It did.
So it wasn't as fun of a video, I feel like. You kind of ruined it. Just kidding.
No, I've got 8 products for you today that I'm excited to have you try. I think, again, you're going to be pleasantly disappointed by how much you like most of these products. You know, maybe I think there'll be 1 or 2 that you think will be goofy.
Okay.
We've got some new meals here. This is from Bowl and Kettle.
Okay.
Yeah, they're actually just turned a year old as a company, but they definitely have some very
Good packaging. Way to go, you
delicious
guys.
meals, great packaging. They've only got 3 different meals that they have right now, but they've done them incredibly well. They've become one of our best sellers on Garage Grown.
Okay.
They have got a chicken tikka masala. They've got a corn, sweet corn and grits, and they've got a meal that I have a hard time pronouncing, but it has crawfish in it. How would you pronounce that, Dan?
Crawfish?
Crayfish?
Oh, this.
I know how to
Some people
pronounce
say
it.
crayfish. We say crayfish around here.
Okay.
If you're down south, it's crawfish.
I say crawfish.
You say crawfish?
Yeah.
Where do you see a Y in there?
I'm saying people call it crayfish.
Wait, but how do you say this next part?
Etouffee.
Yeah, that sounds about right. Cool.
Really?
I don't know.
Is it French? I feel like it's
I think
French.
so. It feels like a Cajun
oui.
kind of
What?
inspired. Feels like a Cajun-inspired meal. But Dan, I'd love to have you give these a try.
Okay.
And see
Yeah.
if you like them and enjoy them.
All right.
As much as other people have been.
These are going to take some time to cook, so I think we should come back to these at the towards the end of the video and see how they taste.
That sounds great. I remember how much you really loved it when I showed you some camp shoes. I don't know if you've seen these guys before.
What? Are you kidding me?
So I brought you some more camp shoes. These ones from Z-Packs. This is a newer release of theirs.
I've seen these actually.
Yeah, they have been going gangbusters. People really love them. They've been sold out a bunch. We sold out of them almost instantly. They're like kind of a good, again, you need to be looking for a very minimalist shoe to be able to want this, but it's got a little bit more form. I think it looks a little bit more traditional than some of the other camp shoes that are on the market, and it still is crazy light. I mean, it's essentially a sole with a little bit of fabric around it. The heel toggle keeps it pretty close to your foot.
Okay.
You know, you shouldn't be really walking anywhere too far in these, but if you just need to kind of mull around camp, this is a platform for your feet that you'll feel pretty good about.
Yeah, I have a pair that were sent to me. I do think these are camp-worthy. I don't remember what these cost, though, because my reaction is that I always compare these types of shoes to, like, the $1.99 flip-flops you could buy at Walmart. And so, if people like the novelty, I guess, of wearing something like branded that you think you're cool with the Z-Packs logo, I get it. I'm just saying, that's just my honest reaction towards it. I do think that these are creative in that it's covering your foot and that kind of thing.
Yeah.
And you can probably go in water a little easier if you want to, like, fill up water near camp or something like that. But I'm gonna guess it's Z-Packs, so you already know they're gonna be super expensive. I'm gonna guess these are $40.
Close. $34.95.
That's why I'm not buying
Under 2 ounces.
I think they're camp-worthy, but the price is crap. Not throwing them under the bus too bad.
No.
Okay, good.
I got another one for you.
Yeah.
You recently let me know that you are a budding bird watcher.
I am.
So I have
Roll tape.
roll tape of little bird.
You being a
My new bird feeder, Emmett.
Okay, well, I've got something that could enable you on trail to be able to watch birds a little bit more effectively.
Yeah.
It is the Echo Pocket Monocular
Oh, this is cool.
by Brunton.
Yes.
Yeah. So it's, super
Brunton,
light.
they're a known brand, aren't they, for like optics?
Yeah, optics.
See what I did there?
Yep.
I know what I'm talking about. The optics.
You do.
Whoa, Emmett. You're a little close to me. But that's better. Yeah, there you go. Spun it around. This is cool.
Yeah.
This is super cool.
I feel like a lot of
this
people
is
do
awesome.
not bring binoculars.
Yeah.
And to be able to bring something that is light.
Yes, I've brought binoculars because why not? If you're going on a weekend trip and you just want to look around at birds.
Right, birds. Yeah, I'm a big fan of it. We started carrying these recently. They also have like a zoom version of it that's a little bit more expensive. Good,
This is
simple
awesome.
product.
Totally camp worthy. Love this thing. I do not know. It feels very well made. Yeah. Honestly, I'm gonna guess this is $30.
Pretty close.
Really? I was gonna change it, but I'm gonna keep it because you said pretty close.
$38.95.
Okay, yeah, that's definitely worth it. This is cool.
Dang, we're hitting too many of these out of the park, Dan.
Yeah.
This is one to stir up a little controversy for you.
Okay. Is it controversial?
It's not controversial. It's too simple to be controversial. But what do you think that is?
I know what people are probably going to use this for. This is the most expensive small stuff sack in human history.
If I put this in front of you, would that give you any better of an idea?
Okay. All right. Yeah, I'm picking up what you're laying down. Not terrible of an idea.
Hey.
Okay. Although, I just licked my spoon clean. There's always that. For the guy who can't handle germs, this is a good idea. Yeah. I mean,
Keeps dirt off of your spoon.
Another reason to sell a Dyneema product.
Yeah. Doesn't everything need to be wrapped in Dyneema?
Yeah.
People have been using it for toothbrushes as well. To kind of just be able
sure.
to put it instead of a cap.
I have a question, though.
Yes.
Wouldn't the inside of this thing get pretty nasty after,
Eventually, but you can just wash it out.
just clean it out, I suppose? I don't even know if this is camp-worthy or crap. This is, right in the middle, I kind of feel like. For the guy who just has to buy something because he's addicted to buying things, sure. But, it's an interesting idea. I will give it that.
Fair. How much do you think this little...
Too much.
This little ditty bag
It's already going to be
costs?
too much because it's made out of Dyneema. I'm going to guess $10.
It's half of that.
Really?
It's only $5.
$5.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're going to move to a slightly bigger thing. Gossamer Gear recently came out with a new line of packs. It's their Type 2 line.
Is it like a fast pack or something?
Yep. Fast pack. It's a little 28-liter pack. It's called the Grit 28. Little vest strap, harness. Very, very comfortable. I feel like any type of vest strap, kind of fast pack. I like how it kind of feels like it's giving you a very supportive hug.
Yep. I feel like these are trending right now.
It's made by Gossamer Gear. It has all kind of the quality of attention and detail that Gossamer Gear brings to things.
Yeah, sure.
It just also has a lot of it's got some stretch mesh on it, which I'm a big fan of stretch mesh. It feels like a very
Me too.
Much like a luxe fabric.
I like this mesh more than the grid, like a Hyperlight pack or something like that, because stuff always pokes through.
Totally, and it's more durable than just Lycra. Yeah, it just seems like a very well designed. It's got the sit pad in the back that gives it a little bit more of a frame.
Sure. Yeah.
Without having
that's cool.
a very heavy aluminum frame to it. So
yeah, no, this is definitely camp worthy. This is great.
Yeah.
I like this a lot. This is really cool. I'm not a fast packer. Even if I wore this, I'd still be a slow packer.
It's also got a slightly more durable bottom too, which is nice because I feel like a lot of ultralight packs, that's where you get the wear point right away, is you get a hole in the bottom of it and the rest of it is totally fine.
Definitely camp worthy for sure, especially for the fast pack guy.
Yeah.
Can I guess the price?
Yeah, totally.
Gossamer Gear is usually pretty good on their prices, I feel like. I don't feel like they're one of the overpriced people out there. I'm going to guess this is going to be $199.
Ooh, 180.
Okay, yeah. Thank you, Gossamer Gear. Good job.
They
This
do-
is way better than that stupid crotch cooker. Still mad about that. They finally redeemed themselves.
And totally redeem yourself!
All right, Dan.
Yeah.
This is something that I know that you're going to like because you have previously enjoyed a similar variation of this in
Okay.
the past.
Really?
But this is a trail butter from a company called Canyon Crack.
Okay. Canyon Crack.
Yeah. Clever name, right? You got
No.
a dark chocolate Oreo as
Okay,
well as
it's-
an original Biscoff.
I'm already mad at the name. I mean, this is like a good name because you're gonna remember it, but this is like Canyon Crack is like way too many things happening in my mind right now that are just change your name. I don't like it.
They got a little crack that runs through the packaging, so that you don't think of the other option.
Or like the plumber that hikes in the Grand Canyon. Which one is this? Dark chocolate Oreo?
Dark
Can
chocolate
they
Oreo.
use the name Oreo? Is that legal?
I have no
Oh,
idea.
they're in trouble now. That's really good.
Stacy.
Yeah. Oh man, this is a small company?
Yeah, small company.
Super good.
They used to just make it into jars, but they've recently transitioned to making them in these kind of like single-ish serve ones.
Oh man. What's Biscoff? I'm not familiar with Biscoff. Somebody's gonna
Biscoff
laugh.
is like the little cookies that you get on Delta flights.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe that's also proprietary or
That
trademarked.
was very specific, Emmett.
I like Delta.
Okay, hold on. Why am I telling you to hold on? Hang tight, everybody!
It's your video. Good.
I feel like I'm on a Delta flight. It is totally that. Yeah. No, this is a win.
I'm really
Campworthy, 100%.
Yeah.
Canyon Crack. Hate the name. Love the product. So good. I'm going to guess it's too expensive, though, because that's what everything else is. How are these sold?
Individually.
$3.99.
$3.
Really?
Yeah, $3.
Oh, I think, honestly, that's worth the price. These are really good.
We got
Two more?
2 more.
Oh, plus we're going to come back to the meal.
This is the
Stay tuned for the meal.
This is the smallest item I've ever brought you to look at.
That's a thermometer.
It is a thermometer. What might one use that for, do you think?
You could use this in a tent, on a cup, on a
On a cup. Yeah. So this is a little thermometer sticker that you can put onto the cup, and it'll tell you how hot the liquid is. It's by no means a essential, but it does let you know if you're going to if it is very hot or if it's just hot enough to be able to hydrate. Like if you're rehydrating water and it doesn't need to have boiled first, but just needs to be hot enough, you can have that on your pot, and it can tell you, okay, it's 190 degrees. That's probably going to be hot enough to be able to rehydrate my food. Sounds like you're not sold.
Well, okay. I mean, I feel like
it's
this
not
is
a necessity.
I feel like this is the epitome of a gear nerd. It's yeah, I guess there's probably other use cases.
I have a use case for it.
What?
What is it, Emmett?
The crotchmometer.
It all comes back.
We need to put this on the outside of the Gossamer Gear crotch pocket food thing to see how hot it really gets.
Yeah.
This is fun. It's cool. Yeah, it's unique. I'm not buying it.
I mean, necessary, 100% no.
No. This is for the guy who's got a gear addiction, like me. Even though I don't really want to buy it, I'm not going to buy this. But I do think it's got an interesting use case.
if it found its way-
a fun use case.
If it found its way on your pot, you probably wouldn't take it.
no, for sure. That'd be
all right,
fun.
Cool. Yeah.
This better be under $1. This better be under $1.
You're not going to like it then.
Okay, just tell me.
It's $5.
What?
He's not buying it.
Okay, that's at least reasonable because you get a use case out of it versus like a sticker. It's I guess Campworthy if you're into decorating your cook pot.
I don't know how much experience you have with Alpha. I know I brought some different Alpha
I
stuff.
have some Alpha gear.
This is from a brand called Northwest Alpine, which is based out in the Pacific Northwest. They make all of their stuff here in the U.S. They have for the better part of a decade.
Yeah.
They're
What
mostly
size
like
is this?
that's a large.
Oh,
So it
Not my size.
might fit you. It might
Maybe.
fit me.
this
but,
is. I think this is. There's a lot of controversy about Alpha.
Yeah.
right? Like as far as how well it holds up, right?
Yeah, durability. I mean, it's a very grippy fabric in the sense that like if you come by like a twig or something,
Sure.
and your alpha is exposed, it has the ability to be able to rip and peel. As a layer underneath, it's incredibly insulating. When it's hot, it's a very breathable fabric. But if you put a layer on over it, it becomes very
I think this is
insulating.
cool. I like this. I can already tell I like the hood because it's gonna like actually cover you.
Yeah.
And it's when it's useful. This is nice.
And this
I
is
like
I think this is
totally Campworthy.
This is a 90 GSM, which is not the lightest, but it's not the heaviest. It's a kind of like middle weight. For some people,
It's pretty light.
It's pretty light. Yeah.
No, this is cool. I like this.
Yep.
Can I guess the price?
You definitely can.
I'm gonna guess because it's alpha and it's popular. It's gonna be over $100. I'm gonna say 125.
100.
$100.
Yeah, it's $99.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's made in the U.S. We like Northwest Alpine a lot.
Yeah, very cool. Good job, you
They do a
guys.
lot of cool
Campworthy. Campworthy.
Sweet.
Okay, so let's try these, huh?
Yeah. Which one are we gonna do first?
We'll just go in order.
Yeah,
Were there like little packets that came with
There's
these?
some little packets that come with each.
Okay.
We were discussing that Dan apparently hates cilantro.
Hey, comment below if cilantro tastes like soap to you. It does, 100%. There's like 15% of the population that tastes cilantro and it tastes like soap. And it's because of the enzyme in cilantro. Look it up. Google it, people. It's the same enzyme in soap. Just throwing that out there. Should I just try this one first?
Yeah, do it.
So what goes in this one?
The cilantro. But you're not taking it. You want
forget
cilantro.
that. Forget that. Wow.
It's tasty.
Dude, that is so good. I'm not lying. Like that is legit. Oh my gosh. Like there's so much flavor.
That's great.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, Bowl and Kettle, they talk a lot about how they're restaurant quality meals for trail.
Oh my gosh. I don't know what this is so good, dude.
That's great.
Oh my gosh. Grilled chicken. I can totally taste the grill.
Okay.
I can taste there's a grill in here. I licked the grate.
Okay, I burned my foot very badly on my Foreman grill, and I now need someone to come and bring me into work.
Dude, that is so good. Oh my gosh.
Okay, next up, we got the
Ooh, look
sweet
at that.
corn
There's
grits.
like actual like tomatoes in there.
Nice. Good?
Yeah, man.
Oh, we're finding some winners here.
Oh my gosh, I gotta get a tomato.
He's
Wow.
speechless, folks.
Yeah.
I'm totally being real. Like I want people to know this is not staged at all. This is really good.
We got the last one, the crayfish crawfish.
This is good. It's not my favorite of the three, but this is still really good.
What do you think? What's the verdict?
Can I just be as totally blunt and as honest?
Yeah.
This is like okay. I'm gonna go out on a limb and say, honest to God truth, these may be the best freeze-dried meals I have ever tasted.
That's awesome.
Like they are. I love Pinnacle Foods and they're still great, but these are better.
Wow.
Yeah, these are legit. So massive win. I don't even care how much they cost. These are worth it. Oh my gosh, you guys nailed it. This is out of the park. It's so good. All right. Oh, I saw the price. Oh shoot, I looked at his. All right, I was. That's about what I was gonna guess too.
Between $16.95 and $13.95 for the grits. But I'd say that's pretty like market rate for high end backpacking foods.
is.
Like Pinnacle's kind of in that realm. Farm to Summit's kind of in that space. If you're looking for something that is
Oh my gosh.
legitimately tasty, isn't just going to be another mac and cheese, that kind of just is the price tag for that. And I know for all the folks who are like, well, you can make that 100%. For those who don't want to, these are about as good as it gets. And
They are. Good job, you guys. Anyway, you knocked it out of the park. Lloyd, where can we find you?
GarageGrowingGear.com.
GarageGrow.com. We'll see you in the next one.